been part of the pilot program with the zoo and the butterfly house, and so we've had the opportunity for 3 occasions to connect with them. The fall we started with going to the butterfly house and aquarium, and then in the winter the zoo mobile came to us and brought live creatures. This is our kind of culminating activity with a visit this afternoon at the Sioux Falls Zoo. We've been working in our classrooms with each of these animals, and we've done some actual animal fact writing reports. And each time the literacy plays a big role in this program. Anytime you can bring hands-on anything in front of a child, it just embraces their learning, and the impact for academics just soars.
Good morning. Thank you for coming. I'm Steve Hildebrand with the Promising Futures Fund, and we asked you here today to talk about this brand new zoo literacy initiative in partnership with the Zoo and Aquarium and the Sioux Falls School District, and funded in part by the Daughters of the American Revolution. This is a great opportunity for kindergarten, first and second graders in our elementary schools here in Sioux Falls.
Your mic, I don't think your mic is on. We need to get that going.
This one?
Yeah, you just hold that power button.
Sorry about that, Steve.
That's all right.
I think it's on there.
Okay.
There you go.
This is a great opportunity for kindergartners, first and second graders in our 24 elementary schools to intersect with the zoo mobile, and the aquarium, to learn about the animals and the creatures, but to also get engaged at a higher level in literacy. I love all the bubbles in the zoo here today. But we're most excited to have brought this initiative forward, and so appreciative of the Zoo and Aquarium and the school district for engaging in this. This will be literacy and science-based, so the kids will have opportunities. Today they're going to additionally learn about senses, which kindergartners learn about. And so there's some science involved, but mostly it's a literacy initiative. Promising Futures will provide the busing and the entry fees to the facilities, and also the books that we provide. So each kid will get a book for the aquarium visit in the fall, the zoo mobile visit in the wintertime, and the zoo visit in the spring. So these kindergartners that are here today from Garfield Elementary have been participating in the year-long pilot program. This fall, it'll go to all 24 elementary schools in the district. And then Garfield will start piloting the program with first graders. A year later, it'll go to all 24 elementary schools for first grade, and then the same process for second graders with the pilot at Garfield. So that's kind of how the process is going to work. This is an exciting opportunity for these kids to just have the opportunity to read about, learn about, write about animals that they're going to be very close to. So it's taking a field trip experience to a higher level of engagement with literacy and science. So thank you for being here. I want to introduce Michelle McElroy with the Daughters of the American Revolution, and she can talk a little bit about the funding process.
The Mary Chilton Chapter Daughters of the American Revolution Foundation created the Dorothy Day Davenport Grant to advance the organization's... Yep. The Mary Chilton Chapter Daughters of the American Revolution Foundation created the Dorothy Day Davenport Grant to advance the organization's objectives of historic preservation, education, and patriotism. This grant emphasizes local community projects fulfilling the civic wishes of the foundation's benefactor, Dorothy Day Davenport. Her wishes were to make Sioux Falls a better and happier place. And I think being here at the zoo with these kids running around, you could see her wishes truly being fulfilled there today. Dorothy Day Davenport was an original founding member in 1915 of the local Mary Chilton chapter. Her father was an editor of the Sioux Falls Argus Leader, and she served as in the board of directors and president. Her bequest to the chapter made it possible to form the foundation in 1987. The purpose of the yearly $50,000 Dorothy Day Davenport grant is to accomplish or substantially aid in the accomplishment of a significant mission-based project for local historic preservation, education, or patriotism. The Mary Chilton Chapter Foundation has been involved and recognized as a community partner with the applicant and other organizations locally. This year, the foundation chose the Promising Futures Project because of the focus on improving literacy in schools that are identified as high need. We thought it was fulfilling to see 5,500 elementary students being able to participate in improving their literacy in kindergarten, first, and second grade. We know literacy is the foundation of learning and builds future academic success. And this is why the Mary Chilton Chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, selected this important project. And we would like to thank Steve and the members of the Promising Futures Fund for thinking big to start this idea. And I'm proud that we can support your community efforts.
Good morning. I'm Linda McDaniel, the Elementary Curriculum Coordinator for the Sioux Falls School District. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the collaborative efforts of Promising Futures, the Sioux Falls Zoo and Aquarium, and the Sioux Falls School District. This literacy initiative is grounded in research that supports partnering literacy skills with science content and our state standards, as well as real-world learning experiences. By combining classroom instruction with on-site learning here at the zoo, the Butterfly House and Aquarium, as well as the Zoo Mobile coming to the school, students have the opportunity to process and transfer what they've learned in ways that spark creativity, imagination, and curiosity for future learning. The Sioux Falls School District is grateful for our many community partners who step up and treat education not just as a school responsibility, but as a shared commitment across the Sioux Falls community. Organizations like Promising Futures, the Sioux Falls Zoo and Aquarium, and the Daughters of the American Revolution are shining examples of what it means to be true partners in student success. Their commitment to our staff and students is valued. We are truly grateful for this partnership.
Good morning. I'm Lee Spencer. I'm the Director of Education and Conservation for the Sioux Falls Zoo and Aquarium. A little over a year ago, in a meeting about summer camp, Steve Hildebrand brought my attention to the need for literacy support for students in our community, particularly in grades K through 2. The timing was perfect as I was looking for a new big idea for our education department, something different from the types of programs happening at other zoos and aquariums across the country. The project that has grown out of that first conversation is ambitious, with the ultimate goal of 3 literacy-related educational opportunities with Sioux Falls Zoo and Aquarium for all Sioux Falls School District students in kindergarten, first, and second grade. We are grateful to the Mary Chilton Chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution for funding the pilot and development of this program, and I'm excited to work with our partners at Sioux Falls School District and Promising Futures Fund to continue developing this project over the next several years. Thank you.